Okay, now this is our girls solo contest listening exercise. Everyone needs to do this. It is for a grade, so make sure that everyone is participating. What you're gonna do is you're gonna write down, we're gonna listen to a list of songs, and I'm gonna have the list of songs up here on the screen. You are going to write down your 2 favorite songs that you hear, okay? Write down your 2 favorite songs. Like we already talked about, this is not gonna be like music that you would hear on the radio and that you would choose to listen to while you're working on homework or something. These are UIL, PML pieces of music, okay? So it's gonna be very much like art songs, okay? But choose your 2 favorite ones, write those down on your paper. Then whenever, if you choose to do solo contest, that's the paper that we're gonna use, you and I are gonna use to try to choose your song from, okay? Any questions about that? So you're gonna write down the names of your 2 favorite songs that you hear today. Remember, this is a required assignment. It does not sign you up for solo contest. It is your introduction to it, but this is a listening assignment that everyone needs to do, okay? All right, so let's get started. Let me pull up the list here really quickly for my girls. And we're gonna skip around on this list a little bit, okay? We're not gonna listen to every single song on the list. All right, but the first one that I wanna listen to is The Dance. So everybody, the first song we're gonna listen to is called The Dance. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here to tracks A through D. I'm gonna scroll down to The Dance, and I'm gonna listen. Here we go. Short but sweet. It's a little, it's a very modern song. It's a 20th century song. It's about a little girl kind of dancing around in nature and imagining things in nature as she sees them, okay? Like the waves, or the wee tears are figures of little girls and stuff like that. She's just imagining things in nature as she plays, okay? The next song that we're going to listen to is Dance Song, and you will hear this is not a modern song. This is a kind of an older art song, okay?
Can you Homeward Bound next after that?
Cat, don't blurt out. Okay, we're gonna go in order. I'll let you know which song we're about to do. Okay, so Dance Song was the first one, or I'm sorry, The Dance was the first one. Dance Song, totally different song, is the next one we're gonna listen to, okay? Here we go. some of you will recognize this one, okay? This is Danny Boy.
You said dance song again.
Wrong one. Here we go.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. It's you must go and I must bide. But coming back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow, and I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But when we come and all the flowers are dying, and I am dead as dead I well may be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me, and I shall hear the soft tread above me, and all my way will walk sweeter be, for you will wake and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so.
Okay, now let's go to Falling Dew. Falling Dew. Now this song is it's like intense. I can't wait for you to hear the piano part on it. It's like intense the whole time, and it's going, and it doesn't really let up, and it's fun. Okay, so here we go. Falling Dew. I'm sorry. Intense, right? That's a really good one for 7th graders though, because the range isn't huge and it doesn't have a whole lot of, it has great things in it for 7th graders, okay? Alright, so let's go on to Homeward Bound. Okay, Homeward Bound. Let me find the right one. There we go.
You skipped one, you skipped Farewell.
I know, I told you I was gonna skip around on the list.
Yeah.
In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon
on to Love Has Eyes. Now, if you are looking for a challenge, if you're wanting to push yourself, okay, this would be a really, really good song for you. It is very much in the traditional classical style. It has a lot of range in it. It has a lot of skips. It has running melismas in it. It has some very challenging things for 8th grade girls, but I have had some that have been up to the task. Okay, so if you would like a challenge and you want something that's really gonna push you and drive you up to that next level of performance and singing, Love Has Eyes is a really, really good one, okay? So here we go. I don't think it's on this. No. Love Has Eyes.
Lost by mistake, on another day, kind love's racing heart. The fancy weak, the tongue may speak, but eyes are lost. In one soft what English lies, oh yes, believe me, love has eyes, oh love has eyes. Love has eyes, oh love has eyes, oh yes, believe me, love has eyes, oh yes, believe me, oh yes, believe me,
Can you even
There
sing
is,
that?
that is me singing. That song has another verse, okay? So most of these I'm just gonna kind of play you the first verse and chorus to give you a feel for it, okay? So that is Love Has Eyes. Okay, the next song we're gonna listen to is The Sandman.
The Sandman.
This is a sweet, sweet, sweet little lullaby, okay? Do any of you know what the Sandman is?
Wait, isn't it the guy that? No.